What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Scent Nation. All right, so I got a great affordable list for 2021. I actually was working on this for the past 4 days. There's a lot that didn't make the list that I still think they're, they are honorable mentions, and I'm gonna share them with you just in case if my list doesn't suit you, or if you're familiar with something else, there's some other ones that you can, pick. I just don't want to be like, all right, don't want to show them in the video. So I'll expand on that. So anyway, let me put the volume down. Got the background music going on. I gotta still download some, no copyright vlog music on my my iTunes. But anyway, so check this out. We're gonna start with, and we're just gonna breeze right through the honorable mentions, and then I'll get into the fragrances of this affordable list. Okay, so let's start with the honorable mentions. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I weeded out. Yeah, 5. So let's get right to it. Number 1 is Mr. Burberry Indigo. The reason why it didn't make this list, because it's kind of I got a sense that it was too kind of like, it has aquatic vibes, but really I believe it's a spicy, fresh fragrance. But usually fall, chilly fall weather, fragrance calls for more dark, more not too dark, but that woody, spicy, in between. Like, you can get away with it in the office, so to speak, but definitely works hand to hand with the chilly air, especially at night. And this, I can see the beginning of fall, when it's still kind of like hot outside, and still a little bit, in the 70s. That will be perfect. This makes a great office sense. But I wanted to give you a great spicy, festive list that's affordable. All right, so that didn't make it on the list, but honorable mention. Another one is CK1 Shock. Reason being, didn't make it on the list because it's been overly talked about, and I believe there are way other options than this. Not saying it's not a good fragrance. Great. It's the definition of a fall fragrance, but it's just been done so many times ever since this community has been invented, I believe. And so it's like the poster child of affordable fall fragrances. Sometimes I mostly fall affordable list. This makes it so. That's why I weeded it out. And plus, the performance is it's okay. It's not that good, and that's that. Another one that's very similar to CK1 Shock. I believe it's exact. I think they're very good examples of head-to-head. If they had to go to head-to-head, they're competing with each other basically. That's Burberry London. Same kind of like deep, rich tobacco, but earthy notes that I get on both of these, But again, this one has been over talked about. This one, it's about the same, I guess, So that's mainly the reasons why I weeded out one of these. Let me just. Yeah, they're about the same. I spelled the CK Shock before I started this video. But if I had to pick, longevity-wise, performance-wise, and if you're interested in the what is it called, the honorable mention list, I would go with Burberry London. Performance is way better than CK1 Shock, and gives you about like a few more hours. About the same smell, but performance is better on Burberry London. All right. Another one, which I felt it's kind of dated. Some people like this fragrance, but for me, it's my list, my opinion. But again, I wanted to share with you the honorable mentions just in case if you're interested. Give you more options to pick. This one is Haramain Shades Wood EDT, which Performance is amazing. It's great, but I see somebody that's, I don't know, like 55 and up wearing this. Not saying that, anybody else that's 55 or whatever can wear any of these fragrances, but I'm just saying, for me, I don't see this one. This is very mature, very, very, very mature. This is, it's very woody, cedar box, cigar box, without the tobacco smell, just that cedar woody. It's very heavy. Kind of smells dated to me, but if you know how to pull this off, if you're wearing like, I don't know where it would be, like a trench coat, like a wool trench coat, I think, scarf, something like that, going out in the evening, that's where I see that. A little bit older gentleman, something like, you ever seen the Dos Equis commercial? The older guy, like, I don't always drink beer, but when I do, this is what I see, a person like that wearing this fragrance. For me, it's didn't make it on the list for a lot of occasions, but performance is amazing on this. I think you can, it's an amazing scent if you can pull it off, put it that way. All right, Armand Shades Woods. And again, let me tell you before I get it, this list is about, you're not going to pay more than $35 or less for these fragrances. So, for instance, this one is $25, and the rest are between, so like I said, no more than $35. You can own one of these fragrances, or cheaper. So, all right. Another one, which is, again, why I didn't want to do it, because a lot of people, especially the higher tier fragrance influencers, talk about this one a lot, if not the main ones do, and that is Perry Ellis M. This one, again, I could drop the cat. It's great. It's earthy. It's in that same realm of Burberry London, CK Shock, CK1 Shock. $25. Slightly better than both of them, I would say. Performance is okay on this too. It's not so much. It doesn't. It's better than. It's in between. It's better than CK Shock performance, but it's lower than Burberry London, if that makes sense. In between, so it's average. If you put Burberry London, which would be the better performing one, then second would be performance again. First would be Burberry London. Second would be Perry Ellis, and third would be CK1 Shock performance. But they're all in that same category of earthy, deep, kind of woody, hint of tobacco, spices, like that kind of. Even though I don't think they have tobacco in them. So Perry Ellis M. So that's that. That's for the honorable mention list that didn't make the cut to my affordable fall fragrances of 2021. So let's get to the good stuff now. All right. All right. So let's start with one that is as we speak. You used to be able to find this fragrance in TJ Maxx Marshalls 2 years ago, which I'm so glad I stocked up on 3 of them. And they were about around $25 for 100 ml. But now you can go to Ross and pick these fragrances up, because they're popping up at Ross all over the place for $20. And that is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Extreme. So let me tell you this one. This is not like the original. It does have the DNA of First Instinct, right? But it's more deeper, richer, more of a date fragrance. Saffron, heavy on the saffron, heavy on the cardamom, heavy on the amber. Very floral, very powdery. So this one gives off a deeper tobacco kind of saffron, spicy, festive vibe than the other ones. The other one is more of a playful club, fresh but club fragrance. The original First Instinct. This one is more of a fall, deep, rich, dark, mysterious, spicy, festive fragrance. Again, I will leave the notes in the description from Fragrantica I'll be if you don't see some of them, it's because Frangaratica doesn't have, especially sometimes they don't have these like gems, you know. So I would probably put like I'll try to start putting the Google review on them, 5 stars, 4 stars, whatever the best I can do. Or if I find them on Amazon and I can link the Amazon or eBay reviews on the fragrance, and that way it gives you a place where to start off, you know. So that's that. All right. Another one, oh my god. So I discovered this fragrance, and I didn't do a video on this. I did the original flanker of this fragrance, but this fragrance I discovered it about, I want to say, a few months ago. All right. And I've been meaning to order it. It's just so much you can order. It's an expensive hobby, you guys, you know. So you got to try to order once a week, or if you're lucky, you get deals or promo codes or freebies, which are always lovely. But most of this stuff comes out of pocket, you know. So, but anyway, yeah. So again, getting back to the point, this fragrance is, in my point, the closest to BR 540, Baccarat Rouge 540, of course, and that is Haramain Amber Oud Rouge Edition, red one. Okay, this thing is, performance is amazing on this. This thing stays on clothes for 2 days, maybe even longer. At least from my experience, 2 days gives you at least 9 to 10 hours of performance, probably like 5 hours projection. This thing is beast mode, you know. And oh yeah, by the way, all of these right here perform at least 8 hours, okay, on this main list. So if I don't say anything about the performance, all of them, all 5 of the ones that made it on this list perform 8 hours plus, okay. At least give you 3 to 4 hours projection, okay. So this one is a beast mode fragrance, about $35 on Amazon. Maybe, I think now with inflation, it's about $40. I'm going off what the price that I bought them for. So this was $35. Okay, check eBay and Amazon. They were the best prices I can find. So Haramain Amber Oud Rouge Edition. That's that. Okay. All right. Another one, which is really a beast mode fragrance. My opinion, the best one, the best flanker out of the whole line of this fragrance, and that is Salvatore Ferragamo Signature Womo, the black one. This is a creme brulee, a caramel, vanilla, powder bomb. This thing, oh my god, it's at times like has a little like cafe latte scent to it, but not like a coffee scent like black. I'm talking about a sweet latte, like heavy on the creamy, you know. Oh my god, this thing is the best. I think one of this, if I had to pick, if I had to go out on a date, and from this list, this would be the number one for dates. But again, great for going out at night. I would only see myself wearing this if I'm going to meet a woman or something like that, full time. But you can definitely wear it when you're going out on any occasion at nighttime. It is very strong. This thing gives me about 9 to 10 hours of longevity, and on clothes 24 hours, because this thing performs. This thing is really good. I'm not a big fan of like the urban feel or urban life, or like which one is this one? And the original one is Too Sweet, the original Womo, Casual Life and stuff like that. And then Urban, I think, is that the Urban Hero, or is that Jimmy Choo? Anyway, this is the best one. You can, again, I got it for $30 bucks. This is when they used to be in TJ Maxx. I bought 2 of them, but now you can get them for $35. I just seen them on Amazon. This list is amazing. Performance, everything. You don't need to spend $400 if you don't have the money. The only reason why I would spend like $400, like, because I have a collection. But if you're just somebody that wants a great fall fragrance, you can own all of these, or just one of these and you'll be happy. So, but I'm giving you choices on what you like. Again, check the description if you like the notes too, and if you want to see other anybody else's feedback. That way you can make your decision. All right. So this is a great one. Another one, which is a very Swiss Army knife fragrance for fall, I believe, is another great. I believe it's popular in the fragrance community, but it doesn't get talked about what it deserves. You know, it's not talked about often. Maybe around this time, but again, this one is a great key player in the community, and that is Halloween Man Shot. I was gonna put Halloween Man X, but I think that's more of clubbing, or more winter, you know. So, but this one is, oh my God, you got JPJ La Nuit in here. I smell that. I smell Caroline Herrera Privé in here. I smell La Nuit de l'Homme in here, and I got all those fragrances. Trust me, this thing is one of my favorite. This one is so pleasant. That powderiness allows it for you to get away with it in a professional setting without being offending, like a dark, mysterious vibes that you get from Caroline Herrera. That La Nuit de l'Homme is that note of La Nuit de l'Homme in here. That powderiness amber. Oof, man. I like this better than La Nuit de l'Homme. My opinion. And you can get 125 ml for they used to go for like $25. No bullshit. You can get a smaller one, I think the 75 ml, but you might as well get the 125 ml. This thing is huge, man. And great for clubbing, great for dates, great for the office. That's why I said it's a Swiss Army knife fragrance. It gives on my skin about 8 hours tops. The performance is not beast mode, but it is satisfying. The performance, it gets you through the day. Put it that way. So that's that. All right. And then I have to pick one for, like, if you're going to a party, if you're going out to clubbing for the fall time, you know, or if you're going out to like a bonfire or something like that, or, you know, what is it called, like a fire pit when you're chilling or on a date. This one is still a great choice because this one, this is the original flanker, okay? But then when the second flanker came out, everybody overlooked this one, and I still believe this is it got left in the dust, but it's still a great fragrance. And that one is the original Wanted. This one is, got some paper because I'm running out of room where to spray my stuff at. You just get a sweet apple pie in this one, like a sticky apple pie fragrance. I would compare it kind of like Givenchy pie a little bit, but this one is more powdery. Or no, that one is more powdery. This one is more sweet than powdery, but it does have powdery notes. Spicy. Like an apple cider, but more apple pie-ish. And that sweetness gives it a great, makes it a great clubbing, going out at night fragrance. Even though I like Wanted by night, but the original Wanted is much more affordable. Now you can get these things because of the second one that came out. It blew this out of the water again, but it still needs to be on people's list. I believe it's still, you know, some people still talk about it, but a lot of people tend to forget about it. This is like a relic right now, you know. But it's take advantage of it. They're $25 for 100 ml on eBay. I've seen them because everybody's just buying up the other one, which is an amazing scent. Believe me, I agree. It's better than this one, but this one is it's just I think this one is perfect for fall. The other one is more winter. So, and that one is a little bit more expensive, and that's why I put this on this list because this is affordable. So that's that. So let's so my top 5 affordable fragrances. Let's go through them again. The Abercrombie Fitch First Instinct Extreme beautiful. The Amber, Haramain Amber Oud Rouge Edition. Halloween Man Shot, always a perfect choice. Swiss Army Knife fragrance. Salvatore Ferragamo Womo signature, best one in my opinion. The whole line, of Womos, and then the last one we just talked about. Zero Wanted by Night. Again, all of them give you at least 8 hours, if not more, in performance, at least on my skin. Notes will be in the description. If you like this list, if you're familiar with these fragrances, comment down below. That way other people, you save them time to go and do their research about these fragrances if you don't know about these fragrances. And hit the like button, share these videos, and and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I've been doing this for 4 years. I know now it's a lot of people are joining the community, so other people get overlooked. All I'm asking, just like the video and subscribe. That's all. It's free. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll get back to you. And that is my affordable list of 2021. See you on the next, everybody.